Thank you all for your leadership and commitment to hosting what I am confident will be a successful Democratic National Convention. We are here today to share more about our coordination and planning, as well as community outreach efforts as we prepare to welcome the DNC to the city of Chicago. Together, we are ready to host a safe and secure convention and welcome tens of thousands of visitors to the greatest city in the world. Chicago is no stranger to hosting large historic events. In fact, we are certainly no stranger to hosting the Democratic National Convention.
Not only would I like to thank Mayor Johnson, but all of our partners here that are standing here working toward public safety. Since it was announced last spring that the DNC was going to be hosted in Chicago, we immediately started preparing. CPD is no stranger to securing major events that draw attendees from all over the country and the world. This is no different. Many of our command staff members who are leading the DNC planning were also directly involved in the training and the preparation for the 2012 NATO summit, myself included. The experience and knowledge we gained from NATO and the many major events we've secured have been invaluable, and we're using what we've learned to apply to the DNC that's upcoming. This training is rooted in constitutional policing, with public safety as our priority. We will protect all those exercising their First Amendment rights, as well as those who are working, living, visiting in the areas affected by the convention. What we will not tolerate is criminal activity, violence, vandalism will not be tolerated. Our officers will be prepared to deal with any and everything that's coming. We want to make sure that everyone's safe. We want to make sure that anyone traveling here is safe, and our officers will be out there to make sure that that happens.
And the Secret Service will work alongside our partners throughout the convention. To offer a bit of background, national political conventions such as the DNC are reoccurring National Special Security Events, or NSSEs. This designation by the Department of Homeland Security allows the federal government to tap its full array of resources to develop event security and incident management plans. The Secret Service has a long proven track record of securing large-scale events and is the lead agency in developing and implementing NSSE security plans. Again, our goal is to provide a safe and secure environment for the general public, event participants, Secret Service protectees, and other dignitaries during the event, and to curtail disruptions by working with all of the stakeholders.
So we firmly believe in the fundamental right to assemble as well as to protest. I'm not here without that movement. So the spirit in which I bring to the conversation is, I've been someone who's been a part of large-scale protests. In fact, black liberation is tied to large-scale protests. We just want to make sure that it is done in a safe and secure area so that that right to assemble doesn't get taken over by individuals who may have other interests.
Our officers are being trained in First Amendment rights. We're training our officers for these large-scale protests, understanding the First Amendment, constitutional policing. Every single thing that we're doing right now is rooted in constitutional policing. So we want to make sure that we maintain peace, but we're going to police constitutionally, but we're also not going to tolerate the violence.